Everybody, it's Agent T Finds. This is a new type of video I'm going to be doing because I'm not the only one who goes out to garage sales in my family. My mom, and oh, by the way, she is amazing when it comes to this stuff. She goes out to garage sales and finds stuff. We go out, if you saw in a couple previous episodes, she was the one who drove me up to the Chrono Trigger find. She was the one when the super big JRPG lot came out and I picked up like Secret of Mana and all those other games. Yeah, she was the one who was driving me the entire time. So, oh, and also Fire Emblem, yeah. So she is one of my greatest good luck charms. She has been so good, and she finds some pretty good stuff. She was living separately with us from us up until this past week. She's come back and she brought down all of her stuff, all of her stuff. You see that Darth that Death Star box up there is hers. So yeah, we're gonna go through all of her stuff, starting with her thrift store finds, and then we're gonna get to the garage sales that she did last week for last. All right, let's do this. So first up, $2 each, a Super Game Boy, which I didn't own, so I have 2 out of the 3 of these adapters, and Toy Story 2, which is the third copy I've gotten this summer. So $2 each for those, pretty decent. $3 each for these kind of beat up Xbox 360 controllers, but I don't really mind for $3. There's still a way to make money off of those. It's just to recoup costs for everything. Namco Museum 3, which I've owned so many copies of these. The first few years of garage sale, like I would find tons of these. I think I still have like 6 of these still, because I would put them in bundles for PlayStations and they just never sell. And then Skylanders, Imaginators, I don't know. It's not worth too much, but it was $1, so she picked it up. She's pretty good at being really good at what she picks up and what exactly she knows. She's very good at knowing which games I'm looking for and what I'm collecting, so props to her. I don't know what these are, but these were from the NES lot. And then these are really cool video game DVDs, so Super Mario Brothers, Sonic Underground, a couple of discs of that. And then this Club Nintendo Animal Crossing DS case, which I've never seen this before. So that was really awesome, and as you can see, 50 cents. Pretty great. And then this right here was also $1, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, one of the Harry Potter games that are pretty sought after, which she knows her stuff, like I'm saying. Next up, this Wii lot, she saw this ad, saw this Craigslist ad for it, and I was surprised that the stuff was still here. She could have actually picked up an N64 with a Yoshi Story, boxed Yoshi Story, but that sold immediately as soon as she drove up there. So Splatoon, Kirby's Epic Yarn, Nitro Bike, and Super Smash Brothers with not one, but 2 copies of it. And it was $3 each. She didn't even notice it until she got home. So I think she said she paid just about $12 for all of these, which is absolutely incredible. And finally, we can get onto the biggest haul of that week. All of these games in here, the NES, the controllers, all came from her. I know people can see this Dogbone controller right here is absolutely insane. And judging by the number of power packs they have, or the AC adapters, they probably had a top loader somewhere at one point in time. So, unfortunately, I wasn't there to ask about that. She knows a lot about video games, but I don't always give her enough information. So if she ever sees this again, I told her, ask about the top loader, because that's one of those collection pieces I've been wanting for a little bit. I have the Model 2 SNES that I got over springtime garage sales, but not like that. All right. So these are all the plates. So she asked about video games. She said like NES and stuff, Super NES, and they're like, I think we have an old NES, and they brought out all this. But the other guy also had some PlayStation 1 and 2 games. So beat up copy of Metal Gear Solid, but the discs are pretty good. Darkstone with no manual but the back label on it. Tenchu Wrath of Heaven going in straight into the collection. Attack Power of Juju, just a game I don't have. Avatar The Last Airbender Burning Earth. I don't know what it is about the Last Airbender games. They're not even that good, but I like playing them a lot. And then I'll save this one. You see it already, but Def Jam Vendetta and Pitfall in here. They were inside these other PlayStation 2 cases. Mayhem, which I have a bunch of copies for this, and Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, which is probably the best game that she got in the entire lot. About a $30 game, and she at first thought it wasn't complete. She was like, oh yeah, I got it with this and then the manual, and I was like, oh shoot, she actually got it complete. Because we were talking about on the phone while I was biking. She was doing this while I was picking up Budokai Tenkaichi. So, so on over here is the NES stuff. As you can see, 7 controllers and 1 third-party controller, 2 power packs, no AV cables, but I already have AV cables covered. And then these two connectors to the TV. I don't know what they're called. I'm not versed in that. And like I said, these two, I don't know what these are, so if anyone can tell me what these are in the comments, just let me know. I don't really know. So nothing absolutely amazing, like a $150 title or something like that. I was really crossing my fingers for something like that, but she's done it before, but I'm not gonna hold my breath ever. But still some really solid titles. From here to Ultima, I'm keeping these because these are games for the collection. Hogan's Alley, Bad News Baseball with manual, Star Tropics with manual, Super Mario Brothers with manual, Super Mario Brothers 2, Adventures of Dino Riki, Saloon, Willow, and Ultima. And so the games I'm probably going to sell, most likely, Gauntlet, Rad Racer, Tetris, and Mario Brothers Duck Hunt. These two, right now, if you trade them into GameStop, they give you $7 trade credit. So, absolute great deal on that part. Adventures of Dino Riki, Metroid, Simon's Quest, Adventure of Link, Super Mario Bros. 2, kind of beat up. Super Mario Bros. 3, Chrysalis, which is a $15 game. Legend of Zelda, 2 copies of Legend of Zelda, and Destiny of the Empire, which is probably the most expensive out of everything. One of the main things I was really excited for was the fact that they had Super Mario Bros. 2. I have not found Super Mario Bros. 2. I've been collecting for nearly 5 years now, and I haven't once seen it at a garage sale whenever I get NES bundles like this. I always see Mario Brothers 3. Sometimes I don't even see this game, original Mario Brothers, and this is the first time I've gotten just the original Mario Brothers. But Super Mario Brothers 2, and now I got 2 of them. So yeah, I'm pretty much, and this right here, I don't know if you can see it, but this is a clean NES. It's almost as good as the one that my dad has. It's well taken care of, and I'm pretty sure it's going to work. It's very, very clean. And also included in it was the control deck, the poster that came with it in the packaging. And apparently they had the Yoshi game, so pretty great stuff. The total for it was quite a bit, actually. It was $130, but considering I got Resident Evil, Nemesis, and then all of these games are up for sale. I can sell all these games and make back my money. I already have a couple of copies of Def Jam Vendetta, putting this into the collection, but a lot of this stuff is really good. That Dogbone controller, even though it's a little beat up, so yeah, excellent stuff. Oh, one other thing that she had got for me, $15 on this one, is a boxed Wii with a happy 20th birthday thing on it. I had a copy of Donkey Kong Country, but I already sold that, so yeah, very, very, very good in terms of stuff that she's gotten for me. Thank you all for watching. I really do appreciate it. This will be the last video I make in this area for a little bit because I'm going back up to college, so it's going to be a little bit more offer-up finds and garage sale finds because the season doesn't start till around late September, early October for Texas. So yeah, hopefully I'll have more videos with my mom because she's going to be down here because she lives here now. I'm currently packing. All this stuff is stuff that's supposed to be going over to, or actually this stuff is supposed to be staying. All this stuff right here is going to be going, and I have a lot more to pack because I got bunches of clothes that I need to get done. Thank you all for watching, and tell me what you guys get in the comments because I really do like hearing what you guys get. So, take care.